Thank you for watching In Any Arena. If you like our content, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All right, let's get into it. Yo, we're back. We're live in Any Arena. Dub, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. A chaotic week, but TGIF is Friday. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Before we get into it, though, y'all got to give us that CLS treatment, that comment, that like, and subscribe so we can help our channel grow. I'm pretty sure you all have seen some our most recent videos. We've been talking a lot about boxing as of lately, starting to dabble into basketball. So this is the busiest time of the year in the
For
sports
sure.
space. And so you're going to get all that information here in Any Arena. So without further ado, if you don't have nothing to say, brother, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, bro. So we got a jam-packed weekend. We got some big fights, both on the men's as well as the women's side. The biggest one of them all, we could argue, is Haney Kambosos II for all of the belts, a unified championship fight. So, Dub, we had Haney Kambosos 1. We made predictions about that earlier in the year. How do you feel like this Haney Kambosos 2 fight is going to play out?
As I always preface my conversations about boxing, I'm not a extraordinaire. I'm not really deep into the sport like that. I am a fan of big matches, and this is definitely a big matchup. This is definitely be interesting to watch. I think there's a crazy lineup this weekend of boxing. So when people say that boxing is dead, I think it's well much alive. So I
True.
don't know. Just looking at the matchup, man, I think I got Haney. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I think it may be by decision. But I think we're in for a really good fight this weekend. What are your thoughts?
Well, I definitely agree that it's going to be a good fight. I think, again, as I always say, styles make fights. We've seen what happened in the first fight. Kambosos just wasn't active enough, didn't do enough to push past Devin Haney at that point. Devin Haney is very elusive. He's a guy that likes to keep his distance, use his jab to keep fighters off of him and stay moving. And he's a great counterpuncher, great defender. So it's very hard to hit him. So I think I'm gonna go with Haney winning this fight again. I do think there's a chance that Kambosos can come into this fight and he's able to retain the belt simply because if he can stay on the inside, make this a fight where they're fighting in the trenches in the pocket, and he can keep Haney from jabbing and counterpunching his attacks and getting away, then he can make it a fight where he can really get a lot of punches in, have high volume, and take it to the cards. I think either way it goes, this fight is going to the cards. I don't think either guy, will knock the other out. Both of them have power, but it's limited in terms of knockout ability against other elite fighters. So I don't foresee a knockout by any means. I see it going the distance. I think the keys again to winning for Haney are being active with his jab, not getting lazy in terms of waiting to see what Kambosos brings to him. I would like to see Haney be a lot more aggressive in this fight, really bringing the fight to Kambosos, really giving him all that he can handle early in the fight, and maybe pushing for a knockout if it's possible. But I know Kambosos, again, coming off of his first loss in his career to Devin Haney, losing his belt, is really going to want to win this fight with everything in him. He wants all the belts. Again, Devin Haney is now a unified champion after beating Kambosos. So this is for all the marbles. Whoever wins this fight, is likely going to be fighting one of the other top guys in a heavy lightweight division. I mean, we have, Shakur Stevenson, who just vacated his belts to move up to lightweight. So there's a lot of noise around Shakur Stevenson being one of the guys at lightweight. Of course, we have Ryan Garcia, the social media king, and the belt holder when it comes to that. We got Gervonta Davis, who we know has been a champion and probably will be a champion again. So it's very, very active in this division. We got Lomachenko as well. There's been a lot of talk around Devin Haney fighting Lomachenko after this fight. He's even called out and says that he wants Lomachenko after this fight. I think that is going to be a great matchup with two technical fighters. I think the biggest thing there is Lomachenko is a little older now. So it'll be interesting to see, if Haney gets past this. if he does get the matchup with Lomachenko, who's also fighting in the next couple of weeks, and if he's able to surpass that test.
But like you said before, styles make fights, and I definitely think based on Haney's style and him also having Floyd Mayweather as a mentor, I think there's going to be a great deal of strategy
For sure.
behind this fight. And so with Gervonta kind of transitioning and going down his respective course on his entrepreneurial status, and he's kind of not necessarily disassociating himself with Floyd. I'm pretty sure they still stay in contact, but their relationship, I don't think it is what it used to be.
For
So I
sure.
think Haney is probably kind of becoming more entwined with some of
More
the
protege.
tactics. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Great word, protege. Like Floyd Mayweather. So we'll see what happens, man. But I do have it again going the distance by decision. I think Haney will go ahead and take the dub.
for sure. Again, guys, so that's a quick analysis of the Haney Kambosos fight. Again, we're going to give you the picks as we see them. We'll recap to see if we were right about what we predicted here. But as always, if you love the content, if you love hearing from Dub and I on a weekly basis, we need you to do one thing for us. Actually, we need you to do three things: comment, like, subscribe, and we'll be back with more from In Any Arena.
Catch y'all on the next one.